All right. So we have a new video here. So we kind of hit a pause button for the long division, and now we have the synthetic division right here. Now, synthetic division has a few advantages here. Simpler. It has less writing, which is always good. And also, what else? Just friendlier with only one disadvantage, I would say. That is, it is nothing like what we have done in the past. I would say, yeah, it's nothing like what we have done in the past. So it is, I mean, we've done synthetic division in algebra 2, but I mean, that's easy to forget, right? And it's not like long division. As I said, long division is like your elementary school, middle school division stuff. Right? You can see the strong parallel. But synthetic, it's like new, but it's not that hard. So let's get started. All right. Now, the reason why it's a lot less writing, it's because we don't really need to write down all those x cubed, x squared, x. We just need to make sure that um, we just write down the coefficients and constants. Okay. So we just need to write down that 3, 8, 5, and -7. Okay, that's the first thing, which is good. Easy, easy, right? Now we're gonna have some numbers to write here. So we're gonna leave some space and we're gonna write a straight line, a horizontal line right here. And then over here, okay, I'm gonna place a number right here. Okay, I'm gonna place a number right here. The number, it's gonna come from here. We're not going to put down 2, but instead, we're going to put down what x is equal to make the whole denominator 0. Okay. It's like finding the root, the kind of thing, you know? So we'll put down -2 over here. Okay. -2. So, all right. So we can go ahead and get started. That's a setup, simple. So the first step, it's going to be very crucial. The first step is that we're going to bring things down right here. Okay. Just bring the number 3 down. Okay. Nothing changed. Just bring it straight down. Easy. And then now that's where you have to start retaining some memory. We're going to multiply these two numbers and then we put it here. So 3 times -2 will be -6. Okay. And then and these two numbers will add. Okay. So we're not subtracting anymore. We're adding, which makes it nicer, right? You don't have to remember all those negative thing. No, just add. So 8 minus 6 is 2. Okay. So then you repeat the same procedure basically. So 2 times -2, you get number 2 right in here. So it'll be -4, and then 5 plus -4 would be just 1. 1 times -2 would be a -2, and then 7 plus -2 would be -9, and this would be your remainder. Okay, this will be your remainder. All right. So yeah, I was going to prepare this because hope that if we don't have a remainder, we might have a graph to make. But now that we have a remainder, well, we don't really have a factored form, so we can scratch that. Okay. So now we're done. We're done with the division. But now, how do we express the answer? Now, one thing that you will see with synthetic division, and that's also the limitation of synthetic division, and that is whenever we do synthetic, the divisor right here, it has to be a linear divisor, meaning that the power of x can only go up to 1, can't go to 2. No, not 3, not 4, not 2, up to 1 only. All right. So when you think about, well, if it's x cubed divided by x, what do you have? It's going to be x squared, right? So therefore, these become the coefficients and constants. So you have 3x squared plus 2x plus 1. Okay. And then minus the remainder, 9 over x plus 2. Now, this is actually the same calculation that we had earlier from example number 1. So 3x squared plus 2x plus 1. Let's see if it's the same thing. 3x squared plus 2x plus 1 plus 9 over x plus 2. Same thing. So, see? All right. Now, so if I have to compare synthetic division with long division, I would say it's an easy win for synthetic because the amount of writing is just a lot less. I mean, I just circle a bunch of stuff, but if I kind of erase all of them, if I erase all of them here, okay, like you don't really need much writing, just done, okay, and also now this is gonna this is going to blow your mind, okay? This is going to blow your mind. I'm going to talk about this at the end, very, very end, okay? To blow mind-blowing thing, okay, at the end. So let me just recap synthetic division first. Synthetic division, it's really good, okay, for something like this. Less handwriting, much faster process. Limitation, though, is that you can only divide by a linear divisor, okay? Anything higher degree than a linear, not going to work. You have to go back to long division. So long division, it's very versatile. You can do it for anything. Synthetic, it's good if you have a linear factor or linear divisor, which we will have, okay? We will have that opportunity. Okay, so I'm going to do one more example in the next video, but before you go, let me go ahead and show you some mind-blowing thing. So now, so way back then, I always thought that synthetic division is just for this. I didn't realize that there is an other usage for synthetic division. And that is this. Okay, now consider this numerator, okay? This numerator. Let me just call this f of x. It's equal to 3x cubed plus 8x squared plus 5x minus 7. Okay, let's consider that as the function. And let's just say I'm curious about the x value of -2. Like if I want to know what's the y value of this function when x is equal to -2. Now, usually what you would do, it's you would just go ahead and substitute, right? So substitute, again, use parentheses, remember, especially you're substituting a negative numbers. Got to be very careful. So 3 times -8, and then 8 times 4, and then -10 minus 7, right? So -24 plus 32 minus 17. I'm getting tired. This is what? Let me see. I've got see the big numbers right here. Let me see right here. If this is the -41 plus 32, which it's -9, right? Wait, did we see -9 somewhere? Now, I'm not sure about you. I found this mind-blowing. So, the other usage, the other utility of synthetic division, it's called synthetic substitution. So if you have a function, okay, if you have a function, and if you need to find the y value with a given x value, so you have two options, basically. You can do the good old substitution, which I did over here. And you can also see how lengthy, tedious, big numbers, error prone the whole process is. It's just not pretty at all, okay? Not pretty. But if you do synthetic division or synthetic substitution, hey, you don't have to deal with any of the big numbers. And you can get the y value straight away. Isn't that wonderful? I think that's wonderful. All right. So I'm going to leave that with you. Okay. Synthetic substitution as a little bonus for this video. Okay. So next up, I will talk about another synthetic division example. So stay tuned. Okay.